Hello, my dear students. Here I am going to solve model question paper number 4, which is issued by Karnataka School Examination and Assessment Board. I am going to solve each and every questions in detail. So please like, share and subscribe. Now let us solve 1 mark questions. Here 8 MCQs are there in the beginning which carries 1 mark each. The first question is rational number in the following is option A root 3. It is not a rational number. This is irrational number. Option B root 5. It is also an irrational number. Option C root 4 which is equal to 2. That is a rational number. So option C is correct. Option D root 7 is an irrational number. The second question. In the figure, graph of y is equal to p of x is given. The number of zeros of p of x is definitely it is 0 because it does not intersect x-axis. So the number of zeros is 0. So option A is correct. Question number 3. Pair of linear equations represents parallel lines. If one of the equation is 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0, then the other equation is in parallel lines a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. It is not equal to c1 by c2. Keep this in mind. Here 2 by 4 it is half. 3 by 6 it is also half. So a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. c1 by c2 8 minus 8 by minus 9. So it is not equal to a1 by a2. So option A is correct. Option B definitely wrong. It is not does not indicate parallel lines. A1 by A2 is 2 by 9. B1 by B2 is 3 by 3. So leave it. This represents which solution? It has only one solution. The graph intersects. Okay. It represents intersecting lines. Okay, we shall not discuss further. Here 2 by 18, 1 by 9, 3 by 6. It is also intersecting lines. Here also 2 by 2 is 1, 3 by minus 1, minus 3. So it also represents intersecting lines. Okay. Anyhow, option A is correct. Fourth question, standard form of the quadratic equation is, it is definitely ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So option C is correct. The distance between the points a x1, y1 and x2, y2 is option A x2 square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. If you learn the formula properly, definitely you can answer this one. So much easy. This question is very easy. The formula to calculate nth term of an arithmetic progression. This is also very easy. Option A is correct. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Seventh question, the formula to find mean of the given data by step deviation method is x dash is equal to a plus summation of fi uy upon summation of fi into h. So option B is correct. This one is by direct method. This one is by assumed mean method. This one does not represent any method. This formula is totally wrong. Option D. Okay, now two triangles are given ABC and DEF. Which one of the following relations is correct? These are similar triangles. Angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E. So corresponding sides AB upon DE. Yeah, it is there. AB upon DE. First option only correct. Here AB upon DF is given, AF upon BC is given, AB upon AC is given. But let us check it further. Angle C is equal to angle F. Double line angle BC by EF. So this one is correct. AC by DF. So option A is correct. Next one. Answer the following questions. There are 8 questions which carry 1 mark each. Write the HCF of any two prime numbers. Examples for prime numbers. Recollect. I am explaining only. You do not do all those things in exam. For 1 mark questions, answer is more important. Not the steps, not the logic thinking. You recollect them in mind, or sometimes you can do it in scribble it in rough work page. Okay, write the SCF of any two prime numbers 2, 3, 5, etc. etc. Okay, HCF of them is 1, isn't it? Because they are do not get cancelled with one another. Okay, write the degree of cubic polynomial. It is definitely 3. Write the number of solutions that a pair of linear equations 2x minus 5y plus 4 is equal to 0 and 2x plus y minus 8 is equal to 0 have. Here also just do it in mind, or you can scribble, then write the answers directly. Okay, here what do you, 2 by 2 it is 1, 5 by 1 it is negative of 5. So A1 by A2 is not equal to what? B1 by B2. So how many solutions? They are intersecting lines. How many solution? Only one solution, or unique solution. Write the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 9 is equal to 0. Here b is 0, b square minus 4ac. It depends on nature of the roots, depends on b square minus 4ac. B square is 0 minus 4, a is 1 into minus 9, that is equal to 36, which is greater than 0. So the roots are what? Real and distinct. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line segment joining the points A 5, 4, B 1, 4. Here you collect the formula that coordinate x coordinate is x1 plus x2 by 2, y coordinate is y1 plus y2 by 2. You need not write this one. X1 plus x2, 6 by 2 is 3. Y1 is 4 plus 4 by 2, that is 4. Okay, so the answer is 3, 4. Write the value of sine square 90. Sine 90 is 1, so sine square 90 is also 1. If E is the event related to the probability, then write the value of P of E plus P of not an E is equal to 1. If the frequency of distribution of data, in the frequency distribution of data, if mean is 25 and median is 40, then calculate the value of mode. You know though that mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. You need not write this one. Okay. Mode is equal to 3 into 40, 2 into 25, 3 into 40 is 120, 2 into 25 is 50, 120 minus 50 is 70. So mode is 70. This is the answer. Now let us solve the third main question. It carries 8 questions, of 2 marks each. Totally 16 mark question. 17th question is calculate the sum of first 20 terms of an arithmetic progression 3, 5, 7, dash 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 using the formula. You have to write the formula very neatly. That is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. You may ask, there are 3 formulae. How can we identify this is the correct formula? Observe here, AP is given. You have to write the AP also. I didn't write it here. Here A is 3. D is also can be find out. 5 minus 3. That is 2. N it is given here where n is equal to 20. So you can use this formula. Other formula is n by 2 into a plus l. L means you have to find the last term. It would be little bit time consuming. You can, if you use this formula also, you can get the same answer. Okay, now here what has been given? A is equal to 3, D is equal to 5 minus 3, that is 2, N is equal to 20. Now let us substitute the values in the formula. S20 is equal to 20 by 2 into 3. A is 3, N is 20 minus 1, D is 2. So here 20 by 2, what is it? 10. 2 into 3, what is it? 6. 20 minus 1, 19 into 2. 19 into 2 is how much? 38. 6 plus 38, what it is? 44. 10 into 44, so S20 is 440. Sum of first 20 terms of the progression is 440. Now 18th question, solve the given pair of linear equations x plus y is equal to 8, x minus y is equal to 2. Two equations are, what are they? X plus y is equal to 8, x minus y is equal to 2. Let us name this. Now let us solve this by elimination method. Why elimination method? Here observe that y has the same coefficient with the opposite sign. So now let us solve it by elimination method. Add 1 and 2, you will get x plus x, what it is? 2x. Y and y get cancels. 8 plus 2 is 10. So x is equal to 10 by 2, that is equal to 5. So x is equal to 5. Now let us find y by substituting the value of x is equal to 5 in equation 1. Or you can also substitute it in second equation. Okay, now let us substitute it in equation 1. Instead of x, we have to put what? 5. 5 plus y is equal to 8. So y is equal to transpose 5 to this side. What will you get? Y is equal to 8 minus 5, that is equal to 3. So x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. Now find the roots of the quadratic equation x square plus 4x minus 60 is equal to 0. They haven't mentioned the method. Either we can find it out by quadratic formula method or factorization method. Now let us find the roots by factorization method. Write the equation in the standard form. Already it is in the standard form. Okay, now we'll split minus 60 like we should get the sum is equal to 4, product is equal to negative of 60, minus we have to get opposite signs, isn't it? Bigger number sign positive, smaller number sign negative. 10 into 6. If you subtract, you will get 4. If you multiply, you will get this number. Okay, now let us write like this. Now group, here x is common, here minus 6 is common. If I take minus 6 here, x minus 10, x plus 10. Here and here you should get the same number. So first you write x plus 10 into x minus 6, that is equal to 0. So x plus 10 is equal to 0 or x minus 6 is equal to 0. So x is equal to, if you transpose what 10 to this side, you will get x is equal to negative of 10. Here if you transpose negative of 6 to that side, you will get positive 6. So the answer is x is equal to negative of 10 or x is equal to 6. Now let us move to the 20th question. Find the value of x if the distance between the points 3, 1 and 0, x is 5 units. We can find the value by using distance formula because they haven't given distance. It is important to write the formula, that is square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now let us substitute the values. Let this be x1, y1 and this be x2, y2. This is distance. Okay, distance is 5 units. So 5 I have once again written x1, y1 is equal to 3, 1, x2, y2 is equal to 0, x. Now 5 is equal to square root of 0 minus 3 the whole square, x minus 1 the whole square. So squaring on both sides, 5 square is 25. Here 0 minus 3 is minus 3 the square, that is 9. Here x minus 1 the whole square. Now 25 is equal to 0 minus 3 the whole square, that is 3 the square, that is 9. Here x minus 1 the whole square. Now let us keep this in one place and move 9 to this one. So x minus 1 the whole square, it is unknown, no? So we have to move it to the left hand side. So that is equal to 25 minus 9, that is equal to 16. So x minus 1 is equal to square root of 16 plus or minus 16, that is plus or minus 4. So x is equal to how much? Move this 1 to this place. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5 or 1 minus 4, that is equal to minus 3, because here this is bigger number. There is an alternative question for this one. A circle passes through the point minus 7, 1. If the center of the circle is minus 5, 4, then find the radius of the circle. This is the circle with center O, and this is a point on the circle, which point negative of 7, 1. This is center is negative of 5, 4. This is the radius. That means we have to find the distance between these 2 points, that is OA. By using the distance formula, square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now let us substitute the values. What do you get? OA is equal to, look at the figure, negative of 5 minus 7 the whole square plus 4 minus 1 the whole square. Here negative, what it becomes? Positive. So this is equal to plus 7 minus 5 that is equal to 2 square. Here 4 minus 1 that is 3 the square. So OA is equal to 2 square is square root of 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. So OA is equal to square root of 13 units. So the radius of the circle is square root of 13 units. Now the 21st question, coordinates of the point of trisection of the line joining the points A 2, negative of 2 and B negative of 7, 4 is PXY. Find the values of X and Y. Little bit confusion is there. Okay, let us solve it. This is the point what? A. This one is B. This is the line joining the point. Okay, A is what? B came first. Okay, let it be. Nothing will happen. A is 2, negative of 2. B is negative of 7, 4. Now, this point is the first point of trisection. Means there will be 2 points. Which divide the line into 3 equal part. This point, let it be PXY only. Here the ratio becomes 1:2, means 3 equal parts we have to divide. Another point, let this also be PXY. From here to here, what it will be? 2. So 2, this one is 1. Okay. Now let us find the points by coordinates by using the trisection formula. What is the trisection formula? Do you know it? It is important to write the formula each and every time. X is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2 and y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Here let x is equal to 2, this one, y is equal to negative of 7. Y1 is equal to negative of 2, this one, x2 is negative of 7, y2 is 4, m1 is first point, this point, 1, m2 is 2. Now let us substitute the values. X is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 into x1 like that. What happens? 1 into minus 7. This one is the coordinate of y. Now solve. 1 into minus 7 is minus 7. 2 into 2 is 4. Minus 7 plus 4 is minus 3 by 3. That is equal to negative of 1. 1 into 4 that is equal to 4. 2 into 2 negative of 2 is minus 4 by 3, that is equal to 0 by 3, that is equal to 0. So the coordinates of the first point of trisection is what? Negative of 1, 0. Okay, now let us find another one. What is it is? 2:1. Here the ratio is. Now m1 is 2 and m2 is, you can write in the reverse order here, but here we can't. Okay, here this is at m1 is 2, m2 is 1. Now let us substitute the values and find the values of x and y. Okay, here x is equal to 2 into negative of 7, that is negative of 14. 1 into 2, that is 2, like that. Solve it, you will get a negative of 12 by 3, that is equal to negative of 4. Here you will get 8 minus 2 by 3, that is equal to 6 by 3, that is equal to y is equal to 2. So now what? We got the 2 points also, isn't it? Point of trisection. First point is negative of 1 comma 0. The second one is negative of 4 comma 2. In the figure, find the values of cosecant theta and tan theta. It is easy, isn't it? Very easy question. But to find tan theta, little bit confusing. Shan will be there. I will explain it clearly. Cosecant theta. Now, what it is? It is the reciprocal ratio of sine. Sine is SOH. Opposite side by hypotenuse. So cosecant is hypotenuse by what? Opposite. AC by AB. What is AC? By looking at the figure 10. AB is 6. Simplify it. 2 5s are 2 3s are. That is equal to 5 by 3. Now tan theta. To find tan theta, TOA. What it is? Opposite by adjacent. This is opposite, we know. Adjacent, we don't know. So, in order to find BC, use Pythagoras theorem. BC is equal to square root of hypotenuse square minus this square. Pythagorean triplets, you know, 6, 8, 10. So, definitely BC will be equal to 8. But let us solve it. BC is equal to square root of 64, that is equal to 8 units. Okay, now this is here 8 units. Now tan theta is equal to what? AB by BC. By it is AB by BC, opposite by adjacent. AB is how much? 6. BC is how much? It is 8. So 6 by 8, that is equal to 2 3s are 2 4s are 3 by 4. This is 8. Okay. There is an alternative choice for this one. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. This one. Prove that 2 sin A into cos A is equal to 1. To find this is angle A, sin A and cos A, you need what? Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse AC can be found out by using Pythagorean this one. Identity. AC is equal to square root of AB square minus BC square. AB is also 1, BC is also 1, that is equal to 1 square plus 1 square. So AC is equal to 1 square, 1 plus 1, square root of 1 plus 1, that is equal to square root of 2. So hypotenuse is equal to square root of 2 units. So sin A is equal to how much? Sin A ratio opposite by hypotenuse. So SOH. Opposite is BC. Hypotenuse is AC. BC is 1. AC is square root of 2. So sin A is 1 by root 2. Cos A. Adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side here? This one, AB. So AB by AC. AB is 1 by AC is root 2. We are needed to find 2 sin A into cos A. So that is equal to 2 into sin A is 1 by root 2, cos A is 1 by root 2. Root 2 into root 2, that is equal to 2. So this is equal to 1. The answer is 1 here. A box contains 20 cards which are numbered from 1 to 20. If a card is drawn randomly from the box, then find the probability of getting perfect square numbered card. Total possible outcomes 1 to 20 numbers. So number of S is 20. The perfect square numbers 1, 4, 9, 16. So number of A is 4. P of A is equal to number of A upon number of S. That is equal to what? 4 by 20. 4 ones are 4 fives are. So that is equal to 1 by 5. In the figure, if AB is equal to, observe AC, prove that BQ is equal to QC. Now it is given that AB is equal to AC. Why it is given? AB, by looking at the figure, you can tell AP plus PB. AC is AR plus RC. Here observe that AP and AR equal to each other by tangents from the external point A. You have to write. I didn't write it here. There. Okay. Tangents from the external point A. Okay. Now AP get cancels. PB is equal to BQ. For the same reason, tangents from B. Here tangents from C. CR, CQ. AP and AP get cancels. Then what do you get? BQ is equal to CQ. Hence proved. Now let us solve the fourth main question. There are 9 questions of 3 marks each, totally 27 marks. 25th question, find the zeros of the polynomial p of x is equal to x into x minus 4 and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. The question is taken from the chapter polynomial. Now let us solve the given polynomial x into x minus 4. So we have to find the zeros. So let us equate it to 0. Now x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 4. So one of the roots alpha is 0, another root beta is equal to 4. Standard form of the polynomial. We have to write it in the standard form because we are needed to find A, B and C coefficients. X into x, that is x square, x into 4, that is what? 4x. Now here A is equal to 1, B is equal to negative of 4, C is equal to 0. Now sum of the zeros, negative of B by A, relationship according to the coefficients. We have proved it. Okay, sum of the zeros, actual sum, one sum is 0 is 0, another one is 4. So 0 plus 4 is 4. Here B is negative of 4, A is 1. Negative of 4 by 1 is 4. So let this be equation number 1, this be 2. So from 1 and 2 the relationship between coefficients and zeros is verified. Now we know that the product of zeros is equal to C by A. Actually the zeros are 0 and 4. 0 into 4 is 0. Now let us calculate C by A. C is 0. A is 1. That is equal to 0. Let this be equation number 3. This be equation number 4. From 3 and 4, the relationship between the coefficients and zeros is verified. Now let us solve the 26th question. There are 2 questions, internal choice questions. These questions are taken from the chapter quadratic equations. Now let us solve this question. The base of the triangle is 4 cm more than the twice its height. If the area of the triangle is 48 square centimeter, Then calculate the base and height of the triangle. Now height of the triangle be x centimeter. Why we have taken height as x? Here base of the triangle is 4 centimeter more than its twice its height. Hence we have to express base in terms of height. So 2x plus 4 centimeter base is. We know that area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. Now let us substitute. We know area, that is 48, is equal to half, base is 2x plus 4, height is x. Now let us transpose 2 to this side. What do you get? 96. X into 2x, 2x square, 4 into x, 4x, that is equal to 96. Now let us write in the standard form. Bring 96 to this place. Here observe that 2 is common. So x square plus 2x minus 48 is equal to 0. Now the equation is in the standard form. Now we can solve it by factorization method or quadratic formula method. Quadratic equation factorization method is very easy. Formula method is also easy. Minus 48 can be factorized as 8, 6, bigger number sign plus smaller number sign minus. So minus 6 plus 8, observe, then group it. Here x is common, here 8 is common. Now here x into x minus 6, 8 into x minus 6 is equal to 0. So x minus 6 into x plus 8 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 6 or x is equal to minus 8. Negative sign cannot be considered for the height or base of the triangle. So x is equal to 6. Height of the triangle is 6 centimeter. So base, as we know, it is 2x plus 4 centimeter. 2 into 6 is 12. 12 plus 4 is how much? It is 16 centimeter. Now let us solve this question. Some students planned for a picnic. The budget for the food was rupees 900. As 10 of them failed to join the party, the cost of the food for each member is increased by rupees 15. Find how many students went for the picnic. As usual, the number of students went for the picnic be x. Okay. And budget has been given. It is 900 rupees. Cost of each food for each student is rupees 900 by x. When 10 students fail to join the party, how many students? X minus 10 students. Then the budget for each student 900 by x minus 10. According to the question, 50 increased by 15 means this minus this. Here LCM is x into x minus 10. Here 900 into x, this one. 900 into x minus 10. Here negative sign, observe, that is equal to 15. Here bring 900 common. Only 900, not 900x. Okay. Here x minus x inside the bracket minus minus plus 10, that is equal to 15. Here x and x get cancels. 900 into 10, what is that? 9000 divided by x into x minus 10. Here only you can multiply and you could have written x square minus 10x, that is equal to 15. How it came? 15 ones are, sorry, it is not touching. 15 ones are 15, 600s are. So I have written 600. Cross multiply. This is 1, this is 600. x into x minus 10, it is x square minus 10. Now write it in the standard form. X square minus 10x, bring this to this place. The minus 600 is equal to 0. Now you can solve it either by quadratic formula method or factorization method. Factorization method is very easy. You can do it very in easy steps. You can skip some of the steps also. Okay, 600 factorize 20, 30. Bigger number sign minus 30. So here no coefficient is there. So it is a boon for you. You can tell the answer here itself if there is no coefficient. X is equal to negative of 20 or x is equal to 30. Okay. So now what happens? X is equal to 30. Why? 20 has negative sign. Number of students cannot be negative there. So now 27th question. In the given figure, ACB is a semicircle. Observe, this is semicircle ACB. AB 10 cm and AC 6 cm. Then find the area of the segments in the semicircle. Okay. What has been given here? AOBC is a semicircle. Radius of the semicircle. AB is given. That is diameter of the semicircle. That is 10. 10 by 2. That is 5 centimeter. Triangle ABC is a right triangle with angle C is 90 degree. This one is 90 degree. Why it is 90 degree? Angle in a semicircle. So AB is 10 centimeter, AC is 6 centimeter. To find area of the segments. Which are the segments here? This one, small area, and this one. Full. How can you get it? Area of the semicircle minus area of the triangle. Area of the semicircle is half pi r square. Area of the triangle is half into b into h. Now, in triangle ABC, we know base, that is 6 centimeter, isn't it? But now let us find BC. How can we find? By using Pythagorean theorem. So BC is equal to square root of 10 square minus 6 square, that is equal to 8 centimeter. You know that 6, 8, 10 are the Pythagorean triplet. You can directly write that BC is 8 centimeter. Anyhow, we have written it. Okay. Area of the segments. You know, half pi r square minus half into base into height. Isn't it? Pi is 3.5. Take it like that only. If you have taken 22 by 7, 7 is not getting cut with any other numbers here. You have to think in that manner also. Minus half into base is 6, height is 8 centimeter. Now, if you solve this one, you will get 39.28. Here, 2 3s are 8 3s are 24. 39.28 minus 24 is equal to 15.28 centimeter square. So area of the shaded region. Which are the shaded region you have understood, no? This one. By now you have also understood that how to calculate it. Area of the semicircle minus area of the triangle. Okay. So area of the segments is equal to 15.28 centimeter square. Now let us solve the 28th question, which are taken from the chapter Surface Areas and Volumes of Solids. Now let us solve this question. The question is, a vessel is in the form of an inverted cone. Its height is 8 centimeter and radius of its top when it is open, which is open, is 5 centimeter. It is filled with water up to the brim when lead shots, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeter, are dropped into the vessel. 1/4 of the water flows out. Find the number of lead shots dropped in the vessel. What has been given here? Height of the cone is given 8 centimeter. Radius of the cone is also given 5 centimeter. Radius of the sphere, that is 0.5 centimeter. Now we have to find the number of lead shots. How can we get it? According to the question, what happens when number n into volume of sphere is equal to 1/4 the volume of water, because certain number of spheres are dropped into the vessel, 1/4 the volume of water spills out. So n is equal to volume of cone, 1/4 the volume of cone upon volume of sphere. So volume of cone is equal to, formula is 1/3 pi r square h. Volume of sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. So n is equal to, instead of 1/4, 1/4 the volume of cone, let us write n is equal to 1/4 into 1/3 pi r cube. Volume of sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. Now n is equal to, let us substitute the values. Radius of cone is 5. Height of the cone is 8. Radius of the sphere is 0.5. Here you can cut pi and pi. Now n is equal to 1/4, 1/3, we have cut 5, pi, 5 into 5, this is 8, I have written, 4/3, I have written here, 0.5 into 0.5 into 0.5. You can solve in any method. You can cut also, simplify and write the answer like that only. Okay, now what happens, this 3 and this 3 can get cancelled. Why? Both are in the denominators. This 4 and this 4. 4 into 4, 16. Here 8, here 16, here 2. Remember, this is 2. 0.5 tens are. So now let us eliminate this 2 also. 2 5s are. Here 0.5 tens are. Okay. 0.5 tens are. Now 10 into 10, what it is? 100. So number of lead shots is 100. Now let us solve this question. Actually this figure is not given, I have drawn according to the question. A hemispherical section is cut out from one face of the cubical. This is cubical wooden block. From one face this sphere is cut. Okay. Now what? Such that diameter of the hemisphere is equal to, this is diameter, no, all these are diameter, is equal to the edge of the cube, that is 7 centimeter. Determine the surface area of the remaining solid. Given diameter of the sphere is equal to edge of the cube, that is equal to 7 centimeter. Now to find TSA of the solid, which is equal to CSA of the cube, we can touch those things, isn't it? CSA of the hemisphere, like this you can touch, minus area of the circle, this circle, we can't touch it or paint it like that. So now what? TS of the solid is equal to, we have already find it out. Now let us substitute the formula. CSA of the cube is 6a square. CSA of the hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Area of the circle is pi r square. If we simplify, what happens? 2 pi r square minus pi r square. What do you get? Pi r square. Now let us substitute the values. Here observe that. How can you solve this portion? 22 by 7 into 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. 7 by 2 is the radius of the hemisphere. Here 2 ones are, 2 11s are. 7 and 7 get cancels. 11 sevens are 77 by 2. This portion becomes 77 by 2. This one is 7 into 7, 49. 6 into 49 is 294. 77 by 2 is 38.5, which is equal to 332.5 centimeter square. Now let us solve 29th question, which is taken from the chapter Real Numbers. Prove that root 5 is an irrational number. It is already appeared in model question paper 2, I think. Okay. Let us assume to the contrary. We know it is an irrational number, but let us assume that it is a rational number. We know that rational numbers are those numbers which can be expressed in the form of a upon b, where a and b are integers and b is not equal to 0. Hence, root 5 is equal to a upon b, where a and b are integers with no factors in common. So, now let us transpose b to this side. B root 5 is equal to a, squaring on both sides. 5 b square is equal to a square. Now there are therefore a square is divisible by 5. So a is also divisible by 5 by theorem 1.3. So we can write a is equal to 5c for some integer c. Substituting for a, instead of a, let us write 5c. 5b square is equal to 5c the whole square. 5c the whole square means 25c square. Now let us bring 5 here. So b square is equal to 5c square. It means that b square is divisible by 5 if you bring it. So b is also divisible by 5. So b square is divisible by 5. So b is also divisible by 5. Therefore a and b have at least 5 as a common factor. But this contradicts the fact that the a and b are co-prime. This contradiction has arisen because of our incorrect assumption that root 5 is rational. So we conclude that root 5 is irrational. Hence proved. Now let us solve the 30th question. D is a point on the side BC of a triangle ABC such that angle ADC is equal to angle BAC. Show that AB into AC is equal to AD into BC. Now let us have a figure. Triangle ABC. Here D is a point on the side BC. This point is D. Look at the figure also. Angle ADC is equal to angle BAC. So here this angle. See. This angle and this angle are equal. To prove AB into AC is equal to AD into BC. Now, in triangle ABC and DAC, observe the triangles where are triangle ABC and DAC. Angle ADC is equal to angle BAC. Why it is given? Angle ACB is equal to angle ACD. Why it is common? So triangle ABC is similar to triangle ADC. Why? By a criterion of similarity. If two triangles are similar, then their corresponding sides are proportional. Now your duty to identify the corresponding sides. AB by AD is equal to BC by AC. You may ask third why you have left the third side. Because we want only these two one. Now cross multiply. AB into AC is equal to AD into BC. Hence proved. Now let us solve the 31st question, which is taken from the theorems on circles. This is also a very important question. It is also a frequent question. One of the model question paper only it has been appeared. Prove that the tangents at any point of the circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. What has been given here? A circle with center O with the tangent xy at the point of contact P. To prove OP is perpendicular to xy. Now let us construct something. What is it? Q is a point, take a point Q on xy other than P, join OQ. Now Q must lie outside the circle. Why? Therefore, OQ is longer than radius OP of the circle. Observe the figure, you can understand. So OQ is greater than OP. Since this happens for every point on xy, if Q is here also, it is greater than OP. Except for the point P. If it is here only, that is equal to OP. That's all. OP is the shortest of all distances on the point O to the points on xy. So OP is perpendicular to xy. Now let us solve the 32nd question. There is an internal choice question for the question which are taken from the chapter trigonometry. Now let us solve this one. Prove that square root of 1 plus sin theta upon 1 minus sin theta plus 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus sin theta is equal to secant theta. In the question textbook also similar type of question has been given. Only this part has been given to that is equal to prove that is equal to secant theta. That's all. And a similar type of question 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta plus 1 plus cos theta upon 1 minus cos theta. That question has been given in the previous model question paper. Now let us take the LHS. What is LHS? 1 plus sin theta upon 1 minus sin theta plus 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus sin theta. Whenever you see the similar numbers in the numerator and the denominator differed by only sign. Here plus sign is there, here minus sign. Here also negative sign, here positive sign. Then you have to rationalize the denominator. Means you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by here 1 plus sin theta, here 1 minus sin theta. What do you get here? Here 1 plus sin theta in the numerator because you multiply the numerator with 1 plus sin theta. So 1 plus sin theta the whole square. In the denominator 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta, that is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So that is equal to 1 plus sin theta the whole square upon 1 minus sin square theta. In the second segment, this also, what does it become? Square root of 1 minus sin theta the whole square upon 1 minus sin square theta. Observe the denominators, both are same. And remember the Pythagorean identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos square theta. So now what does it become? The numerator will be same. Denominator changes into cos square theta. Here also, instead of 1 minus sin square theta, we have written cos square theta. Now here observe, both numerator and denominator have squares. So now take the square root, eliminate the square root like this. What do you get here? 1 plus sin theta by cos theta. Here also 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. Now separate. No. You don't hurry with this. Here observe. Denominators are same, means LCM is same. You can add 1 plus sin theta plus 1 minus sin theta. Plus sin theta and minus sin theta get cancelled. 1 plus 1, that is 2. 2 by cos theta, which is equal to 2 secant theta. Reciprocal ratio of cos theta is secant theta. So that is equal to RHS, hence proved. Or prove that square root of 3 plus 1 into 3 minus cot 30 is equal to tan cube 60 minus 2 sin 60. LHS. What is LHS? Root 3 plus 1, 3 minus cot 30. Now let us replace this one by what? Root 3. Because tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Reciprocal of that is root 3. Now multiply root 3 into 3, that is 3 root 3. Root 3 into 1 into 3, that is 3. Anyway, you can go on multiply, that's all. Root 3 into minus root 3, that is minus 3. 1 into minus root 3, that is negative of root 3. Here positive of 3, negative of 3 get cancels. 3 root 3 minus root 3 is equal to 2 root 3. RHS. Tan cube 60 minus 2 sin 60. Tan 60 is root 3, isn't it? You have to cube that one. 2 sin 60. 2 into sin 60 is root 3 by 2. 3 root 3. Root 3 square is 3 root 3. Here 2 and 2 get cancels. Minus root 3. 3 root 3 minus root 3 is 2 root 3. So LHS is equal to RHS. Hence proved. Now let us solve the 33rd question. There are two internal choice questions. They are taken from the chapter statistics. Now let us solve this one. Calculate the mean for the following grouped data. Now let us add one column to find, let us solve it by direct method. Xi means midpoint. 10 to 20. Midpoint is how much? 15. Plus 10. Yeah, either of way you can do. 20 plus 30, it is 50. 50 by 2 is 25. Or you can go on adding 10, 10, 10, 10 because the class size is what? 10 here, 25. You know how to calculate it. Then add one more column, that is Fi Xi. This is Fi, isn't it? Frequency. This is Xi. Fi into Xi. You have to multiply these two numbers. What do you get? 60. The next number is 150. The next number is 175. The next number is 180. 1 into 55, 55. They have given summation of Fi. Now let us calculate summation of Fi xi. Add all these numbers, you'll get 620. So mean is equal to, you know the formula, how to find it by direct method. Summation of Fi xi upon summation of Fi, that is equal to 620 by 20. 0, 0 get cancels. Answer is 31. You can also solve this one. Calculate median for the following grouped data. Median is equal to L plus N by 2 minus cumulative frequency upon frequency into H. Here N is equal to how much? You have to calculate cumulative frequency. The first one is 6, isn't it? 6 plus 9, next one. What is it? 15. 15 plus 10, 25. 25 plus 6. What it is? 31. 31 plus 7. It is 38. So N is equal to 38. N by 2 is equal to 38 by 2, that is 19. 19, where it is? This one is. So median class is 40 to 60. L is 40. Now frequency of the median class 10. Size of the class interval is 20. 60 minus 40. Cumulative frequency, this is 15. Now let us substitute the values in the formula. You have to write the formula very correctly. Median is equal to, I have substituted all the values here. 19 minus 15, what it is? 4. Now 4 into 2, 8. Median is equal to 40 plus 8, that is equal to 48. Now let us solve the fifth main question. There are 4 questions of 4 marks each, totally 16 marks. 34th question is taken from the chapter Arithmetic Progression. Now let us solve this question. A question paper consists of 15 questions in total. Each question carries marks equal to the number of questions. If Danya answers the first 4 questions correctly, misses the next 2 questions and answers all the subsequent questions correctly, then find the total marks got by Danya using the formula. What has been given? AP 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 15. Last term here is 15. So number of terms is 15. To find out sum of all the marks got by Danya, we have to find out. Means sum up to 15 terms minus 5 plus 6, because she missed these 2 questions. Now let us find the sum of first 15 terms by using the formula Sn is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Why I have used this formula? This is not suitable. Which one? 2a plus n minus 1 into d is not suitable because d is 1 here. N by 2 into a plus l you can use. This is also okay. I have selected this one. Okay. Now here n is 15. So S15 is equal to 15 into 15 plus 1 by 2. Here 15 into 16 by 2. 2 ones are 2 8s are 15 into 8, that is equal to 120. 120 is the total marks in the question paper. To find out this one, Sum up to 15. Out of total mark 120. Out of 220, how much she scored? She left 5th and 6th question. So 120 minus 11. That is equal to 109. So total marks score got by Danya is 109. That is an internal choice question. If 7 times the 7th term of an AP equal to 11 times the 11th term, then what will be the 18th term? Easy question, textbook question. What has been given? 7 times the 7th term means 7a7. That is equal to 11 times the 11th term. To find out 18th term, this is equal to, because an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So that is equal to this one. Now formula for nth term of an AP, wherever it is required, you have to write the formula. Very important step. Now multiply. What do you get? 7a 7 6 are 42d. Here also 11a 110d. Then simplify. What do you get? 11a minus 7a is equal to 42d minus 110d. 11 minus 7, what it is? 4a is equal to 42 minus 110 minus 68d. It implies that a is equal to 17d. Bring 4 to this side. Minus 68 by 4 is minus 17d. Let this be equation number 1. 18th term. A plus 18 minus 1 into d, because nth term of an AP is a plus n minus 1 into d. Here n is 18. A 18. Instead of a, put minus 17d. I haven't put it already. This is 17d. So instead of a, minus 17d, how to put? This and this get cancels. A 18 is equal to 0. So nth term, 18th term is 0. Now let us solve the 35th question, which is taken from the chapter A Pair of Linear Equations in Two Variables. Graphical method. The given equations are, you have to write the equations and form table of values for x and y for the first equation. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 2, when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 0, when x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. Now let us form the table of values for this equation. When for x and y, when x is equal to 3, y is equal to 1. When x is equal to 4, y is equal to negative of 1. When x is equal to 5, y is equal to negative of 3. Now take the graph sheet and mark x and y axes and also write the scale. Here are the points of the for equation 1 and 2. Now mark the points of equation 1 in the sheet like this. Carefully mark. Join all the points which represents the first equation. Now mark the points for second equation and join all the points. The line represents the second equation. The equation cuts at x is equal to 3. Here observe, this is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1. Now let us solve 36th question. In the given figure has been given. We have to see it very carefully. Find the length of DE EC, AC and AB. Given BD is equal to 60 meter. What has been given? Figure also given. BD is 60 meter. To find out DE, EC, AC, AB. I have marked all the items here with the different colors. Now closely observe the figure. Here this has been given, no? So now let us take the triangle APB. At least we know 60 meter. Thereby you can find hypotenuse also and this side also, which is helpful in finding DE and this thing and this thing. Okay, now let us find AD. Tan 60 is equal to AD by BD. TOA, opposite by adjacent side. Tan 60 value root 3. AD we don't know, we have to calculate, which is important relation here, by 60. So AD is equal to 60 root 3. But we have to put root 3 is equal to 1.7. 60 into 1.7 is 102 meter. Now this is AD is 102 meter. In a right angle triangle APB only, let us calculate AB. Sin 60. By using this one only we can calculate. Don't bother about this one. Sin 60 means AD by AB. AD just now we have find it out. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. So AB is equal to how much? Cross multiply. 204 divided by 1.7. What do you get here? 120. So this is AB is equal to 120 meter. Now in right angle triangle ADE, this triangle, observe the figure. Here we know this height. So now we can calculate it by tan 45, isn't it? Now only I can tell DE is equal to 60 root 3 because or 102. 60 root 3 meter is equal to 102 meter. How? Tan 45 is 1. No. So tan 45 is equal to AD by DE. Here we know tan 45 is equal to 1. AD is 102. So DE is also 102 meter. Now in triangle, right angle triangle ADC, this one, bigger one, let us use. We can find DC here. So now we can find EC. How can we find DC? By using tan ratio, tan 30. AD by DC, AD we know that is 60 root 3 because I have put here root 3. No? If I put 102, again the problem will become cumbersome. So DE is equal to 60 root 3 into root 3. Root 3, how much? 3. 60 into 3, that is 180 meter. Now we can calculate what? EC. How? EC is equal to 180 minus 102, that is equal to 72 meter. 78 meter. Which one? EC is equal to 78 meter. Now let us calculate AC by using the triangle ADC. Here now let us use sine ratio. Sine 30 is equal to how much? AD by AC, hypotenuse. Sine 30 half. AD we have calculated already 102. AC is, now don't use 60 root 3. Again you have to multiply the number with the root 3. AC is equal to 102 into 2 cross multiply. What it is? 204 meter. Now sixth main question. There is only one question, 5 marks. The question is state and prove basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem. Basic proportionality theorem, which is also known as Thales theorem. The statement of basic proportionality theorem is if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Here, what has been given? A triangle. Now let us have a triangle ABC. So given is triangle ABC. A line is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle. Let the side be BC. Now let us draw a parallel line to BC. The parallel line is D and E. So it cuts AB at D, see the figure, and AC at E. So now DE is parallel to BC. What is to prove? The other two sides means AB and AC are divided in the same ratio, means AD by DB. So to prove AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. If you write like AD by DB is equal to EC by AE, it will become wrong. Okay, now to prove AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, observe that AD is this one by DB is equal to AE by EC. How can we prove this one? We can observe that AD, DB, AE, EC can be the base of the triangles. Now, by using base and height, means we have to construct base and height, two triangles. Okay, area, we can find areas of triangles. Area is half into base into height. Okay, now with the base AD, which triangle is there? ADE. Okay, now no worry. With the base DB, we have to construct a triangle. Which triangle? DBE. So now we have to join the points D and E. So join BE, because now we have two triangles ADE and BDE. We can take the ratios of these two triangles to get AD by DB. I'll explain it later. Just concentrate on this one. Now once again look at the figure. We have two triangles now. With the base AE, which triangle is there? Triangle AED. Okay. With the base EC, this triangle is not the one. EBC is not the one. With the base DE and EC, DE and EC should be the two sides of the triangle. So this triangle is CDE. So now join the points C and D. Okay, now we have triangle ADE and triangle CDE. Now what we have to do in triangle ADE and triangle BDE. If you want to take the areas of these two triangles, we have to draw perpendicular. Perpendicular should always be drawn from the opposite vertex to the base. Here base is AD. This triangle also, BDE also, can have the same perpendicular. So now we have to draw perpendicular from the opposite vertex. Opposite vertex to AD is E. So from E, drop a perpendicular to AB. This perpendicular serves as height for both the triangles. So now what will you do? Draw EF perpendicular to AB. Similarly, you can have perpendiculars to the triangles AED and CBE. For AE, the opposite vertex is D. So from D, drop a perpendicular. Which perpendicular? DC. So now draw not DC, DG. So now draw DG perpendicular to AC. Now what will you do? So now we have all the construction parts. Okay. I hope you have understood this concept. Now we have to take the area of the triangles and the areas of ratios of the triangles. You know that area of triangle is half into base into height. In two triangles ADE and ABE, let us take the ratio. Ratio of area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE. Now let us take the area of the triangle ADE. Half into, what is that? Half into base is AD, height is EF upon area of triangle BDE. Here half into base is BD. Look at the figure, you will understand. Height is EF. Here half and half get cancels. Half and half get cancels. EF and EF. So area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle BDE is equal to AD upon BD. Let this be equation number 1. Now let us have the triangles with the base AE and CE. For these two triangles, the perpendicular is DG. So now let us take the ratios of areas of AED and DEC. Area of triangle ADE is half into base. Now the base is AE into height is DG upon area of triangle CDE. Base is CE. So half into CE into height is DG. Here half and half get cancels. DG and DG get cancels. So area of triangle ADE upon area of triangle CDE is equal to AE upon CE. Let this be equation number 2. You may feel happy. You got the ratio. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. But still now LHS are not equal. You have to one thing. Isn't it? Numerator and numerator are equal, but the denominators are different. So one more step we have got now. Here observe the triangles BDE and CDE. They stand on the same base DE and between the same parallels DE and BC. So now areas of triangles BDE and CDE are same. Okay. Since triangle BDE and CDE lie between the same parallel DE and BC and on the same base DE, area of triangle BDE is equal to area of triangle DEC. Let this be equation number 3. Now we have all the three equations. Here observe that area of triangle BDE and area of triangle CDE are one and the same from the equation 3, isn't it? So now let us replace this one as area of triangle CDE. Okay. So CDE into area of triangle BDE. Now area of triangle ADE by area of triangle BDE is equal to AE by CE. So LHS and LHS are equal. So RHS should be equal. So now we have AD divided by DB is equal to AE by EC, isn't it? Hence proved.